Let's talk positivity. I feel like there's been so much negativity. Davante Adams is upset. I'm upset. I'm upset.
You should be.
My whole season, I'm watching my quarterback. I'm getting ready. I thought we're getting ready for the Chiefs to go 4-0 after we finally slay Belichick because Rodgers is teaching him a lesson. Zach's not around anymore, and Zach's there. They're 1-2, and I'm looking at Rodgers lying on some sort of a bed in what looks like hospital clothing. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what's happening. It's just it's too much negativity. To use the Patino phrase, negativity in this town.
Seen ghosts.
Yes.
Seen ghosts.
Yeah, I've seen Trevor Siemian, who started in place of the mononucleosis. I just use that as a verb. Yeah, the mononucleosis, Sam Darnold, and he broke his ankle. We're thinking maybe Trevor Siemian could be the answer.
Which is great, is that you'd kill for Sam Darnold right now.
All I'm saying is there's too much negativity. Let's do positivity. I've got my top 5 standout performances of week number 3 presented by Carnival Cruise Line. Hit it, please.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's top 5.
You know what? Let's go positive. Let's go young kids. Let's go Tank Dell.
Nice.
Let's go Tank freaking Dell. 7 targets, 5 catches, $145, and a touchdown as the Houston Texans beat the Jacksonville Jaguars in Duval. You know, you're thinking the Jaguars lose to the Chiefs at home. Well, that's just because it's the Chiefs, but they're going to reassert their dominance in their division. And in comes C.J. Stroud and this kid, Tank Dell. They might have... I mean, the way C.J. Stroud, he's got over 900 yards passing now, and this kid, Tank Dell, is giving him a target. And you got rookies all over the map, and the Texans with Tank roll into Duval County and come out with the win.
I weirdly think they're going to win that division.
You never know, man. But Tank Dell, I'm going to give him number 5 on this list. Just because I like saying the words Tank and Dell together.
Dell's a great name.
TJ loves Tank.
Number 4 on this list. Number 4, I picked him up. I picked him up.
I picked him to be the
Number
guy.
4 on this list. I gave the top spot on this list last week to the quarterback. I'm giving it to the running back. There are tire tracks all over the Carolina Panthers defense, and the tire tracks belong to Kenneth Walker III.
Yeah, buddy.
This kid in Seattle, he had 18 rushes for 97 yards and 2 scores, and then 60 yards pretty much in the air. Seattle going back in front of the 12s. They saw them lose to the Rams in a wild week 1 in which they had only 9 yards in the second half, and the number 9 is in front of the number of yards that Kenneth Walker had on the day. And if this kid can start road grading, look out. What a performance by him against Carolina for number 4 on the list. Number 3 on this list. He is a 3rd-round rookie draft choice out of Baylor. And Terrell Bernard of the Buffalo Bills became the first player with 2 sacks, an interception, and a fumble recovery in the same game since Brian Urlacher did it in 2007. In his 4th career start, Bernard led a rampaging Tatanka into the nation's capital and told Sam Howell, young man, this is the National Football League. The first 2 weeks was also the National Football League, but still, we are going to tell you there will be days like this, and the Buffalo Bills defense, led by Terrell Bernard, came out with a 37-3 win. That is one of the most standout performances of the year defensively, and I'm giving it to this rookie. Number 2 on this list, I can't just give it to one, so I'm giving it to both. What a pass and pass-catching combination Justin Herbert and Keenan Allen were in Minnesota with the season on the line. These 2 guys staring 0-3 right in the face. Herbert threw 405 yards and 3 touchdowns, and of the 405 yards, 215 were Keenan Allen's, who had 18 catches and a touchdown pass himself. OMG. Of course, there was a Brandon Staley decision that almost flushed the whole damn thing down the toilet, but they survived that, and they are 1-2, and just when this team needed it, Herbert to Keenan Allen was unstoppable and up there on par with Tua to Tyreek Hill in week 1 against them. Those numbers are even, if I'm not mistaken, Tyreek had 215 in week 1, and the 405 is better than Tua's 366. What a performance. But number 1 on this list, I cannot give it to 1, can't give it to 2, can't give it to Tua. I'm giving it to the whole darn entire Miami Dolphins offense. All of them. They were training, as you could see, look at this. They were dancing. They were doing everything. We had Raheem Mostert on earlier, and he even said he stopped talking to the Broncos. He says, I'm a talker during the game. He stopped talking because of 70 points, the most since 1966 in an NFL game, 726 total yards. That is stunning. Stunning to see in a league where, as you know, offenses are usually behind defenses early on. The Dolphins' offense, this was without Jalen Waddle, a 1,000-yard receiver. That is the top standout performance of week number 3 on this list.
I think we need one more.
Okay.
All right, we'll get one more.
Kickers have outstanding performances too. And with Justin Tucker, potentially, I believe, future Hall of Famer in the house, coming up one yard shy
So close.
of a 61-yard field goal to win the game for Baltimore. There was a guy who set a record for kicks in a game. Matt Gay of the Indianapolis Colts had not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 kicks of over 50 yards, including the one to send it into overtime and the one to win it into overtime. And he also had a 30-something yard field goal early on in the game that he didn't know if he was kicking because they threw him out there on the field. And then there was a lot of substitution going on. And then the Ravens caused them to, have a delay of game because they used the rules properly to substitute themselves back late. And Gay had no idea. And then he had to go out and kick a field goal, and he did it. He made 5 of 5, including 4 from 50 or more. That's a record that's never happened in the National Football League, as the Indianapolis Colts with Gardner Minshew go into Baltimore and come out with the win. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.